Rant today is probably going to be about price. So obviously, more recently I changed my price structure. I did have one price, and I had one price for a long time, probably 4 years I think. I put it up and then I put it down and then I put it up again, which you tend to do, trying to find where you sit in the market. What I did about 4 weeks ago now, was to add on 2 other prices. One is a little bit cheaper, obviously the time is shorter and less images. I have my original price, which still sits there in the middle, and then I have a more executive sort of a package for those that identify that they need a number of different headshots across their social mediums. So obviously the time is longer, they get a few more images, and obviously it's a much more intense sort of a session. Now obviously the smaller session, the cheaper session, is 60 minutes, and people go, it's still 60 minutes, that's a long time. Well, actually you'd be surprised how quickly 60 minutes goes, particularly when you shoot the way I shoot. Obviously the amount of instructions, my shoots, and you've probably heard me say ad nauseum that my shoots are very instructional. I find that most people struggle to take a photo, any type of photo, whether it's a headshot or just a portrait or a shot on the beach or at a wedding or wherever the hell it might be, because they've never been taught how to do it properly. So obviously that's where I come in. There are certain things you can do really quickly and really easily. You can learn those things. Then it's just about adapting them to your particular face and your particular expression. So the reason it takes 60 minutes, it takes me about 5 minutes to teach you the 3 things that you can do really easily. It takes me the next 55 minutes to an hour and a half to perfect them and get them right for your face. So obviously I call it my level method expression system. Everybody has different levels that we have to fine tune and to get your best expression. Now what happens is that once we've found your best levels for your jawline, your eyes and your mouth, we then just practice it. So that obviously my goals leading into a session are obviously to create good imagery and get some fantastic photos, but also to create a good experience, a good environment in the studio. The third one is to hopefully give you some skill so that you can leave here, and if you're a corporate or you're an artist or you're a model or you are an actor, then you will be photographed a lot, all the time. Now if you've got a small business, you're going to be networking, you need to be doing social media, you need to be posting, whether it's on Facebook or whether it's on Instagram, and as much as you might hate it, nobody loves doing social media. You might hate it, but you've got to do it. So it's unfortunate name of the game these days. It's all on social media. You have to get yourself out there and you have to put yourself where other people's eyes are. Your customers think about what they're doing, where they're looking. You need to put your stuff where they are. So part of that is being on social media, part of that's putting your head there. So obviously there's no avoiding having your photograph taken, so I'm hoping that you'll leave here with some skill. So anytime someone pokes a camera in your face, you've got a little bit of an idea about what to do with your face. Not only my face, but your face. You have your levels, that how much you squint, how much you smile, how much you tilt, how many, it depends on, you know, how many 50 chins you've got, or one chin or no chins, or whatever it might be, how big your eyes are, how intensive you want to look in relation to where you are. So whether you're networking, you might be at a wedding, you might be doing a family portrait, you will look better in that photograph. So that's really my 3 goals out of a session. That's why they take so long. Like I said, the shortest session generally I do is 60 minutes. The other sessions are 90 minutes. Sometimes they go longer, that's okay. So that's the main reason. When people are learning something for the very first time, particularly when it pertains to their face and how they look, it's not an exacting science, but it's something that we need to work at. So that's about it. So hence the prices are structured around the length of time we spend and the amount of imagery that you take home with you. Obviously for most of the shoots I shoot anywhere from 80 shots up to 170 shots, depending again on the person, how quickly they get it. Obviously the things you've got to do with your face, some people get it more quickly than others, and that doesn't necessarily mean that they're better looking or any of that kind of stuff. It's just that they get it, falls into their head, it works better for them. So like I said, the packages are based around time and images that you take away. That's all you're going to get today. Have a good new year. I'll see you next week.